You okay? You having a great day today? Oh, she was gonna keep my tablet. Bye.
This what this is, a pillow? When you wear this bitch?
No,
I feel like that's overdoing it.
Can't even bend your arm. Bruh.
The queen.
Why y'all none of y'all say, hey, papito, ¿qué pasa, mi gente?
Sup, dude?
Damn, nigga, you put your eyebrows, bro.
How are you, dude?
You see Bad Bunny in Super Bowl, no?
Do I who? Do I what?
You tu habla español or English?
Speaking English, right?
Nigga, I would fucking...
Trying to leave home.
When the boys get home?
If you ever
Could you turn up the volume some?
I feel like you only get patties.
Elias. You about to be evicted? He is. God did.
Look, you're here to be the 13-year-old girl I'm already talking about. I'm here to do the same thing.
Did you make a statement or did you ask me something? I didn't hear you.
You freaky all dude. You going for you.
London Joe Lion. The goat.
Why is it just the Asian man that's blue? Wait, what? Wait, where's that one?
Debo.
Ruben.
Sup, Debo?
Ruben like the sandwich.
You in Cook County?
Why? Who's asking?
Someone who used to live in Illinois?
Where do you live now?
Mexico.
Mexico? Why'd you go to Mexico? Did you get sent back?
I'm from Mexico, dude. I was born here.
I'm just asking, but you were in Cook County, Chicago, so did you get sent back?
I lived in Cook County, Chicago. Cook
I
County,
know,
Chicago.
but now you're in Mexico.
Cook County, well, not Cook County, but Chicago area would be home.
Were you here legally?
Who's asking? Like you would say.
Devo, I'm asking.
Devo, but you never answered my questions. I've answered like 10 of yours.
I do live in Cook County. I was born in Cook County Hospital.
Okay.
In 1990. So were you deported back to Mexico?
I was not deported.
So you chose to go back on your own?
Basically.
Where were you born?
Here.
In Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Were you here legally?
That's the $1 million question.
No, you wasn't. I can tell. You weren't born here. So what did you do? Like when you were here in Chicago, what did you do? What was your occupation?
I had legal status, dude, but no, I never had citizenship.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I don't agree with any of that. So
I don't either, but I mean,
uh, I say fuck ICE.
fuck guys, dude,
No, fuck them. Like literally, fuck them.
for real.
They're too fucking aggressive, to be honest. I don't like them.
Just
Like
reminds me of Nazi
I think they get a kick out of it though. Like the shit that they
100%
do,
they do, dude.
they get a kick out of it, and it's so fucking ugly what they do.
Yeah.
See, you thought I was one of those people that's gonna agree with it.
No.
You gotta get to know a person, have a conversation before you judge people. I don't agree with it.
A lot of people don't. I feel like just a lot of people do, but they're not the majority.
Because they're racist.
Right? They're
That's
not.
why.
They're the
But you should know what my people went through in this country.
That's what
of
I'm
course
saying.
I'm not going to agree with it.
That's what I'm saying. So I sometimes ask myself, like, why are more black people standing up for us? Like, I don't
Because
get
a lot happened for us. Because are you Mexican?
it. Yeah, I just.
Can I ask you that? I'm not coming for Mexicans like you, who actually give a fuck about people. But a lot of your people, they don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, but
They're racist towards us.
a lot of women do love y'all, so it's balancing out.
No, but a lot of Mexicans are racist towards black people. That's why we don't
That's
care.
like the old generation.
That's why I can say this: a majority of my people don't give a fuck
But you know what? What you're saying makes
because they had
absolute sense.
experiences. Yeah, but I'm not saying that I've had experience like that, but I have been judged by Mexicans before.
Mm-hmm. I
They
believe it.
went and they voted for Donald Trump,
Mm-hmm.
and they're getting what they're getting.
Exactly.
So my people are saying,
Fuck them. Y'all dumb as fuck.
yeah, I don't feel that way though. I
Uh-huh.
don't feel that way. I feel like whoever wants to come here and they're coming here with good intentions should be able to be here. And you've been here for a long time, so you should have been able to stay here.
I mean, I could have. I just wanted
But
to
you
go
chose
home.
to leave, right? Yeah, you chose to leave. But it's okay though. It's okay. Just do it the right way. If you want to come back here, do it the right way because
There is no other way, bro. This ain't.
there's a way to come here legally. There is a
No,
way. A lot of
illegally.
people are here legally.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying there's no. You can't do it like how they used to do it. Is what all I'm trying to say. It's
You can, but
not
what do
worth
you
it.
do now? Well, so when you went back to your home country, what do you do now?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying my stay.
Enjoying your stay. I'm talking about what do you do for money? We all have to make a living.
I don't have a job. I'm chilling right
You
now.
had a job when you were here, didn't you?
Yeah, kinda. You could say that.
So it's because we offer so many opportunities here in the United States. Like that's why I feel like the people who have been here making a honest living, they should have been able to stay here. That's what I don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
You were making an honest living when you were here. So why send somebody back to their home country when they were making an honest living? They were working, paying taxes, all of that.
Yeah, the world is kind of like I don't know. It's weird.
No,
Backwards.
the United States, not the world.
The
The United States is. The United States is very racist. They've been racist. Like, did you not see what my people went through for years?
Mm,
It's a racist
fucked
country.
up shit.
White people only care about white people.
But that's not true either. Like you know that. Like deep down, you know that's not true.
That's the thing with y'all that y'all don't understand.
So it's true.
Y'all think that they give a fuck about y'all, but they don't. That's why they're sending y'all
No, I
back.
don't think that. And nobody's sending me nowhere. But I know exactly what you mean. But I'm just saying I grew up in a diverse neighborhood. I'm friends with Polacks, blacks, Mexicans, Italians. I know. I get along
But
with
if
pretty
you
much
don't
everyone.
have the right skin color, the right background, they see you as a minority, and they don't want to see you working next to them, living next to them. They don't want to see that. White people have been this way for hundreds of years.
It's a survival instinct. This is what I explained it to
That's
another
not
guy.
survival. They're just trying to keep it pro-white. They only care about their own. They don't care about us.
But you don't see it from a biological standpoint in how.
That's y'all problem now.
No, just
This is
just
my
hear me
problem
out.
with Mexicans.
Just be
This
open-minded.
is my problem with Mexicans. I'm not being open-minded with that bullshit. They see us all the same. Minorities, they're going to see us the same. This is the issue where black people and Mexicans clash. Because y'all want to shine their shoes. We don't. That's the problem.
But like,
I'm not
if you
kissing
get,
no white
if
person.
you let,
names.
if you let your personal beliefs get in the way, that's what would stop us both from growing, and that's kind of like the trap.
My
That's all I'm
people have
saying.
been through it for years. I get what you're saying. I understand and I hear what you're saying. But my people have been through a lot in this country.
Absolutely.
We know how white people are. Your people doesn't.
We don't. I
Y'all
don't.
want to be friends and y'all want to work with them. Y'all want to feel like y'all equal to them. We don't. We know how they feel. That's why we have to make our own communities, make our own businesses and have our own money.
You know what?
This is what, when my people tried to get ahead in life, they burned our businesses down.
Mm-hmm.
They burned them down. They killed all the fathers. They put drugs in our neighborhood. They did all of that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have to see that. A lot of your own people are on drugs because they want to destroy y'all communities.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't seem to get it yet. And I'm not saying you. I don't want you to think I'm personally speaking to you.
You're just saying
but
in general.
A lot of Mexicans think that way.
Mm-hmm.
But black people don't. We know what's up.
Yeah, but like I've seen black people with white people shaking hands, splitting bread together too.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
They're
That's okay.
successful people.
We have a lot of sellouts. We have a lot of people
call
who
them
do what they have to
sellouts?
do to make it. They are sellouts. But we do have a lot. We do have a lot of people. A lot of people that would do anything just for them and their families to make it. We call them sellouts. We don't have many, but
I didn't know you guys call them sellouts.
You're not going to pay a black man anything to do hard labor.
So what's your honest opinion on Obama then when he was president?
I voted for Obama twice.
Right. So I mean, you're not a sellout. He's not a sellout. He's a successful person.
No. It's because we were
In the
able to
White
see the
House.
first black president of the United States.
Right, but he's
So
successful.
that's how we're seeing it. But when he ran, I was only 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was young.
Okay.
Would I vote for Obama again? No.
Okay.
I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay. Over
what's her name? What is
Kamala?
Kamala?
Yeah.
Kamala. The reason I didn't vote for Kamala came into the race after Joe Biden, he backed out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have voted for Joe Biden, but he backed out of it. I don't trust Kamala.
Okay, but you trust.
I just feel like she's fake. I just feel like she was just saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
And they opened the borders, and this no disrespect to you. They opened the borders to let anybody in the States, and that fucked it up for the people who are already here.
Okay.
That's what fucked it up for the Mexicans who've been here.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked it up for them.
I see.
So now everybody who's not, a citizen is getting sent back to their home country. And I feel like it was okay before that happened. They opened the border, so that's how all of those illegal immigrants got in. I'm not saying that I have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. But that's what made what's going on with ICE happen.
No, what you're saying makes sense.
Yeah, that's what made that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally, I don't have a racist bone in my body. I judge you by the content of your character.
Right.
If you talk to me like a brother, I'm going to talk to you like one. If you respect me as a brother, I respect you as one.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be everywhere. But it's
Everywhere.
not. Unfortunately, it's not though. You have white people want to take ownership and rulership over everything. That's what I don't like. No, seriously. Seriously. That's going on in the States right now.
But
It's getting so bad
can I
here.
share with you maybe something that doesn't even correlate to what we're talking about, but could give
Yes,
you
you can. I'm
right.
all ears. I'm
So
listening.
like you've heard of North Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
They think, and the people there, not all of them, but it's a general. They believe that South Korea is United States' puppet, and then there are some people here, well, in the U.S.
Do you see what the United States just did to Venezuela?
Yes,
Do you not think that the United States abuses other countries?
well, that's how it's been growing.
But do you think that's right?
Everybody knows it's not right, but
That's not fucking right, though. It's not right.
you you reap what you sow. I mean, sooner than later.
And I feel like Donald Trump has to clean up everything these other Democrats did. Like these Democrat presidents, they really fucked up other countries.
How so?
And he's trying to clean it up.
How so?
How did they fuck it up? Well, I would say with George Bush and Barack Obama. Do you know how many people Barack Obama in secret deported? How many citizens?
A lot of them.
He deported a lot of citizens.
Oh, citizens.
They went over there attacking other countries. How do you think they got Osama bin Laden? How did they get Saddam Hussein? They've been doing this shit like backhandedly without telling the world. And that's why we're at war with so many people. They're not going to talk about that in the media. That's why I'm never going to vote Democrat again. I'm never voting Democrat again.
But you'll go Republican?
I am Republican now.
Right, you're a Republican. To me,
I'm a Republican now.
Yeah, to me, I just see it like two feathers, one bird, right? It's the same bird.
Yeah, but I feel like anybody who wants to come into our country and make a better living, just do it the right way. Because I don't give a fuck about anybody coming here for a better life for their family. We all want that for our families.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But don't do it illegally. A lot of them were running from like jail time. A lot of them were like convicted murderers, rapists. They came into our country illegally.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest issue. It's been a whole bunch of, immigrants here that nobody had a problem with.
Until the flock started coming.
Mm-hmm.
And no fault to the other people who legitimately came for bad opportunity, but
I'm talking about even some of my people, like the Haitians, the Africans that come here illegally. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't do it either. Like a lot of Haitians, a lot of people from Africa, they all came here illegally. A lot of them and had to get sent back.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it the correct way. It's how I feel. Because I want everybody to be able to succeed and make money for their family.
Mm-hmm.
But we're all God's children at the end of the day. I don't know if you believe in God, but I believe in God. We're all His children. We all should live amongst each other.
I believe in God, and I agree with what you said.
And it shouldn't be no segregation. It shouldn't be in it. I should be able to be your neighbor.
Well, we were at one point.
I should be able to be your neighbor. We should be able to, hey neighbor, you got some sugar? You give me some sugar and I go back home. Mm-hmm. We should be able to do that because we're all God's children at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's how I feel. At the end of the day, we're God's children. We're all brothers in Christ.
Basically.
No matter what our skin color is. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
It is. It's very true. I should be able to help you. You should be able to help me. We should be neighbors. The neighborhoods in Chicago and everywhere else in the United States should be rainbows. Different colored people everywhere. living amongst each other in unity.
Mm-hmm.
But white people don't want that to happen.
I was about to say we're getting closer to that because at one point that
White people like where I live now, like back in the 50s and the 60s, this was a white neighborhood I live in. When black people moved in, they moved away from us. They didn't want us here. It was a lot of race wars because of that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look this stuff up. It's in history. Like in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street was burned down by white men who didn't want to see us succeed.
The what was burned?
It was called the Black Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
So this is where black people, we owned our own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were making money for ourselves. We were doctors. We were lawyers. We were shopkeepers.
Prospering.
We own hotels.
Mm-hmm.
They burned it to the ground in 1921.
I know about
They
that.
burned it to the ground. Look it up. Look it up. Look up a documentary about the Tulsa Massacre.
How do you spell
The
that?
1921 Tulsa,
Uh-huh.
Tulsa,
S-A. The Tulsa.
Tulsa, Tulsa, Oklahoma Massacre of 1921.
21. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, they burned our businesses down. They don't want us to get ahead. This is why I said America's the most racist country ever. They don't want to see you succeed because you're a minority. This is my thing with my Mexican brothers. Y'all have to see this.
No, I see it, but I want to explain to you what you're saying in biological terms so you could understand where they might be coming from, and that's not defending their position. That's just so we all understand.
But you know, they really had it out for Jews and black people though, because they're afraid of what we're going to become.
Mm-hmm.
They're afraid of what we're going to become, because we're very intelligent. Like my job today, my occupation, I'm a pharmacist now. That would have scared them back in 1921. They would have shot me because of what I do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to see us get ahead.
And you're saying that's white people across the board, or
White people in general.
or like
White
yeah.
people. White people, they're so afraid of us.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of the day, they have no common sense. We do. We were born with it. All minorities were born with way more talent, way more common sense than white people. They don't have any common sense. We know how to survive. We have talent. We know how to open businesses, open restaurants. We know how to cook. We're the best at what we do.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. They need to go to school to do what we know how to do naturally.
Now, do you remember back in like science class when they were telling you guys about the recessive and the dominant genes?
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with my own theory. I feel like the white guys aren't afraid of us for those reasons that you claim.
They're afraid of us.
Well,
They
that's
are.
part of it, maybe. But I think the biggest issue they have is that there'll be no more, meaning they won't exist due to the basic math and laws. But it's like it's inevitable, or how do you say inevitable? Like
I know what you're saying.
yeah, black people have dominant
Inevitable.
genes.
Yeah, it's inevitable. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, black people
But-
have dominant genes. They're gonna basically win the race war if that's what they want to call it.
Because we do everything better than them. We're smarter than them. That's why they want to keep us down.
Yeah,
They kept my people slaves for years, hundreds of years.
hundreds of years
Yes.
since the start of the country.
So the first slaves came to the United States in 1619. And we've been slaves all the way up to 1865.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the triangular trade and stuff.
Yeah. Like back in our own country, we had our own thing going on.
Well, yeah,
We were the first civilization in Egypt.
was prosperous. They took all the resources and human power.
And they were mad about that. Because when white people first came here, white people didn't even know how to bathe. We had to teach them how to clean themselves. You ever heard of the Moors?
The Moors?
The Moors were Africans who taught white people how to bathe.
I didn't know that.
We had to teach them how to cleanse themselves, how to wash themselves.
Hmm.
Because they walked around smelling bad. Because they didn't know how to clean themselves. They didn't know how to brush their teeth. They didn't know how to do any of that. Until we taught them how to do it.
Right.
And then they tried to enslave us.
I heard that the Jewish tried to do that, and that black people were enslaving the black people.
Black people were selling black people into slavery.
You're right. That's what I meant to say.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
And how it was the Jews behind it or something like that. I mean,
No, it was white people, not Jews.
It was white people.
It was white people behind that, not Jews.
But here's
Jews
where I
had
get
nothing
confused.
to do with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What confused you? I'm listening.
How people also, there's another group of people who hate Jews people, and I'm like, but they're white.
White people hate Jews. They've been hating Jews for years. Have you ever heard of the Holocaust? I know you heard of the Holocaust.
That's the Germany's Nazi stuff.
Yeah, that's white people against Jews. That happened in Germany.
Right.
Yeah. The concentration camps, they tried to annihilate the whole Jewish race. That was the plan.
Yeah.
To kill all of them.
The final solution.
They wanted to kill all the Jews. That's what they wanted to do.
I don't get it, but like, how
But
do
did
you
you
have...
see how evil and conniving white people can be?
Yeah, I don't...
And I told you, I'm not racist, but you have to look out for those type of people.
But like Hitler does not represent...
They'll smile in your face, they will smile in your face and then stab you in your back. As soon as you turn your back. You have to be careful with them. They don't like us. They only care about their own. They'll sit up there and shake your hand and smile in your face, but as long as you don't live in a neighborhood, they don't have a problem. As soon as you make it successfully enough to live in a neighborhood, it's going to be a problem. Oh, you ain't supposed to do this well. Don't do this well in life. Now you're my neighbor. Fuck no, we can't have this. That's how white people think. I don't want you as my neighbor. I want you as my employee, not my neighbor. And black people, we were doing so well without white people's help. And they couldn't take it, so they burned everything we ever accomplished down. They burned it down. They killed our fathers. They killed my race.
Horrible stuff.
I would never see them that
You're
way.
just naming the surface stuff.
No, this literally happened to my people. I want you to research the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre of 1921.
Yeah.
And I also want you to look at the Rosewood, Florida massacre of 1923.
The Rose what?
Rosewood, ROSEWOOD, Florida massacre. They killed all of 1923. That's another. Well, they destroyed a whole black community that was doing well.
Bro,
they don't want us to get ahead.
You're giving me so much good info. Like, I know about this stuff. Like,
I want you to look into it. I want you to see why a lot of my people get upset with y'all, because y'all don't see these people for who they are. See them for who they are. They don't like us. They don't want us to get ahead. Y'all have talent, but don't tap dance for those people. They don't care about you. They're the first people to tell you to go back to your country. This is why my people have an issue with your people. Because y'all don't see this.
Because we don't know. What you're saying, what you just share with me.
And we want to educate y'all. But this is why.
But give me a second. Like, the stuff you just presented to me, most black people don't know about that either. I might just
I
be
know.
real with you.
I know that because it's in a book. It's in a book.
I don't know
A lot
why,
of my
but we
people,
didn't
a
learn
lot
that
of
in
my people
school.
lack. No, I have. Listen, I have friends of all races. This is how unracist I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends of all races because that's how the world should be. We need to live amongst each other in harmony.
Yeah.
So if we join together, who can stop us?
Well, that's what I was trying to
Nobody.
say, but you're saying that they don't give a fuck, and it makes sense as to why they don't.
White people don't. I'm talking about us minorities. We need to live amongst each other in harmony. You see it? The massacre?
I see both of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They
look
did
into
that to
them.
us for no reason.
Yeah.
They did it for no reason to us. We didn't do anything. So what happened with the Tulsa, Oklahoma, not Tulsa, I'm sorry,
The
the
Rosewood?
Roseville, Florida massacre, a white woman lied. She was cheating on her husband. She was sleeping with a man that raped and beat her up. And she said a black man did it. So they destroyed a whole black community off a lie. It was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
She lied.
Same
And
with
so many people were killed. And I'm just talking about black men, black women, black children, black babies were killed and hung from trees because of this lie a white woman told.
just that excuse.
Yeah, it's easy because saying that a black person did is another word for guilty. Nigga. A nigga did it. That's another word for guilty. And a whole community of black people were murdered. They were lynched, hung from trees, burned up alive, houses burned down, buildings burnt down, businesses burned down, homes burnt down, churches were burned down because of one lie from a white woman. And a whole black community went up in ashes, went up in smoke.
Yeah, what about the Emmett Till stuff?
Emmett Till did not whistle at that white woman.
He didn't, right? It's just
He didn't.
BS.
He didn't, but she didn't want him in that store because he's black. But he's from my city. He's from Chicago.
Yeah, he's buried in Burr Oak.
And he went down south to a store to visit his people, and they lynched him, beat him until unrecognizable.
But his own uncle.
You cannot recognize him.
His own uncle didn't stand up for him when he had the gun right in front of him.
But you have to understand, back in those days, if you stood up, you was gonna get killed too.
But he's got the gun.
How many of those white men had guns? You have to understand, we were outnumbered. My people did not have those type of equal rights. We didn't have those rights to stand up for ourselves. There were laws against my people.
So you're saying there's no way he could have stood up for him, even if he didn't shot a bullet once? I mean, he had a scare tactic.
If he shot a bullet once, the whole family's gonna die.
I'm saying even if he didn't shoot it once, just like be firm as a man. You're not stepping in my house.
Ruben, you have to understand.
I'm just asking. I'm not. Yeah, but.
Yes, he could have shot them, but what would have happened after that?
I'm not even talking about shooting him. I'm saying just use the tool, like, for show. You're not stopping in my house, and stand firm.
They had a gun.
Mm-hmm.
They had a gun. So you have to understand, this is 1955 in Mississippi.
Right.
One of the most racist states ever. In 1955. All those white men had guns. Had he stood up for Emmett Till, his whole family would have got lynched.
Okay.
Everybody would have got killed. You have to understand. Have you ever heard of the Jim Crow laws?
Yeah.
So that was against my people.
Mm-hmm.
That was against us. We had no rights. Nobody was taking up for us. How do you think the people that killed Emmett Till got out scot-free? They didn't go to jail. They didn't serve no jail time. Because the laws were against my people.
Right.
So had Moses, because that's his name, we're talking about his uncle Moses.
Uh-huh.
Had he did anything, they would have killed him too. Killed his wife and killed his children. Because they didn't care. You have to understand. So that type of fear, imagine that type of fear being put into a whole community. Because the laws were against us. If we got killed, nobody went to jail. So think about it. Really, really think about it. What was he supposed to do? A lot of black people tried to stand up for themselves. I'm gonna tell you this story because you probably never heard this before. So a man was lynched for no reason. He didn't commit the crime. His wife was 8 months pregnant. She stood against it and she spoke against it. Do you know what they did to her?
What did they do?
They lynched her. They lynched her. They hung her upside down, cut her stomach open, stumped her baby in the ground, and shot fires into her body and burned her up. This happened in 1911. The laws were not with my people. We lived in fear.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tell you about Laura and her son. Okay, so something happened. Somebody said that her son did this to a white girl, which was a total lie.
Mm-hmm.
They lynched both of them because she stood up for her son. They lynched both of them and hung them both on a bridge by the neck. Hung them. Look it up. It's pictures online of them hanging over a bridge.
What's it called?
Look it up for me. Type in the lynching of Laura. And tell me what last name come up.
Lomer? Or
No.
Nelson?
Laura Nelson and her son. Look it up.
I see it. I'm looking at it right now.
Look at the picture. I'm not lying to you, brother. I won't lie to you.
I know.
That happened.
I see it.
Do you see the picture of them hanging over a bridge?
I see it.
Yeah, that happened in 1911. Do you see what they did to my people in this country?
I'm aware.
They did it to my people. And, you can read the story and everything, and I'm pretty sure it's going to really break your heart. Because that's injustice.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't happen to anyone. This is why my people are the way they are. Look what happened to us in this country. It's so many lynchings I want you to look up. Like, it's so much stuff that happened. I remember he was autistic.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name. I'm sorry, I forget his name. But it happened in Texas. I think Jasper, Texas. They dragged him, hung him, cut off his fingers, cut off his genitals, and burned him alive. In Texas.
Yeah, people do weird stuff.
Yeah, I just want you to see this is why we have an issue with a lot of things with white people. They want us to forget this stuff. But how can we forget this?
Right, how could you?
Thank you. How could we forget this stuff? That they didn't deserve that. He was a kid. He wasn't even an adult yet. Laura Nelson's son. He was a kid that they hung from a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
All because of his skin color.
You said you believe in God, right?
I believe in God, yes.
What do you think he meant when he was speaking to the Pharisees, talking about, like, my kingdom is not of this world, blah, 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 blah. Remember?
Because the Pharisees, and a lot of them were praising idol gods.
But who? Like
statues that they made themselves.
Really?
What do you think happened in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah?
Never even heard of it.
So why do you think God destroyed that city?
I have no idea.
Because they were worshiping idol gods. They made their own gods.
What was that name of that city?
Sodom
Saddam?
and Gomorrah.
Gomorrah, okay. So they were just making up their own gods, basically.
They made their own gods, yeah.
So I've heard that, and then you move to like ancient Greek or whatever, or Greek mythology, and then you hear about all these other gods, and then you hear about the Egyptian gods.
This happened for real in this world. That happened for real.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard about what happened with the sons of God and the daughters of men?
The sons of God and daughters of men?
Mm-hmm. So it's called the what is this called? It's that tip one time. I know this stuff. Trust me. I have knowledge of all of this. I studied this stuff.
Yeah.
It happened in the book of Genesis. In the book of Genesis, this happened. So this is when they all mated with each other. The sons of God are basically fallen angels. That's who they were. And they slept with the daughters of men, meaning human women. And this is how the giants came about. Because they're half human, half spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still on this earth underground. They're underground. God put them underground, but they're still here.
Mm-hmm.
So the day of tribulation, they're going to be released. Do you believe that? Because they are here, just like Leviathan, the demon of the sea, is still here. Look it up.
How do you spell that one? Leviathan.
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 Mm-hmm. You've heard of that?
No.
Look up Leviathan.
I'm looking at it right now. It's like a giant.
Leviathan's in our sea right now. But he's chained up.
But he's what?
He's in chains.
Oh.
They're all going to be released during the day of tribulation. They're all going to be released.
Mm-hmm.
God chained them up because if they were loose today, they would destroy this entire earth.
Why?
He created, but everything that's here, everything that is, everything that was, everything that's to be is created by God.
But yeah.
He's that powerful.
Yeah.
But those things are here on earth. You just can't see them. He made sure you can't see them. But they're here. They're in the earth. Look up the sons of God.
The sons of
and
God.
The daughters of men. And the daughters of men.
Let me see. The sons of God.
And the daughters of men.
Found it. It's Genesis.
What does it say?
Genesis 6:1 and.
Didn't I say Genesis?
You sure did.
I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. We have to take this stuff serious because we're close to the end of the world. We just don't know it. This is why you have to praise God.
I hear that so much. It's almost like when they were saying that the world was gonna end, but it never did.
I think it's gonna end next year.
But the world doesn't end, and it never ended, even after the Great Flood. We're still here.
But me personally, but based off what I know,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna end next year. Because you have to understand, when the tribulation comes upon us, it's going to take 7 years. What did he say what we're going to see? He said we're going to see famine, disease, and rumors of war.
Right.
Are there not rumors of war going on right now between the countries?
Of course there are.
Famine and disease, COVID-19 started in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
So now we're having rumors of wars. They're rumoring World War III. So I believe after those 7 years, 2020 to 2027, Jesus is coming back.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's why it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I believe the world's gonna end. If you ask Alexa about Christmas Day this year, she's gonna say it doesn't exist.
I like that.
Look it up.
No,
I won't lie to you, brother. Everything I'm telling you is all facts.
I don't have a Alexa.
Okay, look the video about people asking about Christmas of 2027.
Oh,
No,
okay.
of this year.
Of this year,
Of this
right?
year.
Okay.
Yeah, ask them about Christmas of 2026 and see what it says. Get on TikTok, get on all these sites and see what they say. It's no information for it. Get your life right with God. You have to, because I believe the end is next year.
And like getting or aligning yourself with God means what? Like step by step. Like
He written down how he wants you to obey him and follow him. He gave you commandments to follow. He gave it to you. It's up to you to read it though. Do you have hate in your heart?
hate?
Do you have hate in your heart?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But honestly, brothers, you cannot have that in your heart. We supposed to live in harmony amongst each other. That's how God created this world to be.
Harmony.
It shouldn't be racial wars like it's been racial wars. We shouldn't hate each other for the color of our skin. We should not do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to say.
So what do you think is going to happen during the time of tribulation? Have you read the book of Revelations?
Many times, but it never seems to stick. It just confuses me.
Look it up. It's going to happen. It's real. It's going to happen. It was a prophecy.
Okay, how do you theorize it would happen as the world ending in Devo's point of view?
Because everything that the Lord said was going to happen prior to the day of tribulation, it's already happened.
It already happened, right? My question was, how do you suppose it's gonna happen? Meaning, how are we all gonna be extinct, or what's your definition of the world ending? Does that mean the market crashes, or is that
no, fire falling from the sky, destroying everything it hits?
Fire.
Read it.
That's what it says.
You have to read it. People are going to just vanish. All his people are going to vanish. People are going to die and disappear and go to heaven before this happens. All his chosen people are not going to be here to see it.
Thank God.
A lot of people are dying. It's going to be 7 bowls of his wrath, and there's going to be 7 trumpets that's going to be blown. So when the first trumpet is blown, the sky's going to crack open. You have to read Revelations. Read it.
I'm going to reread it for sure.
You have to do your research. Like, don't be caught up in this tribulation. Don't get caught up in the rapture. Don't get caught up in it.
Okay. I hear you 100%, but like, I like speaking to you, but you still haven't given me your point of view as to how it's gonna happen. Don't tell me what the Bible says. I believe the Bible. I'm saying
that's what I'm going off of.
Yeah. But I was just wondering, like, when people say, or like the Bible talks about the fire coming to the earth, what do you think that references? For example, some other person I spoke to a couple years back, he said it was just nukes. It was keyword for nukes, which made sense in my eyes. That's what I was asking you. How do you suppose this and that's going to happen in the physical world?
It's going to happen exactly how it's explained. I'm only going based off
what
his word.
Yeah.
His word.
So you're not even saying nukes. You're saying exactly as it's saying.
Exactly how he explained it to the prophet that wrote it. These people had relationships with God. God spoke to these prophets, and they read it. They were writing it down. This is to be. He showed them visions of what's to come, and they wrote it down. They think that birds in the sky with fire. They didn't know those were airplanes. They didn't know that because they never seen an airplane back in those days. So to them, that looked like a bird that's on fire. You know, you have to be able to interpret it. If you have the Holy Spirit.
Well, that's what I was asking you. Is the Bible interpreting the fireballs as nukes? Or is it like meteoroids?
No. God can make fire rain from the sky. He can do that.
Right.
He's done it before.
Okay,
With
okay.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Look it up. It's all I'm asking you to do. You have to read this stuff for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed that whole city with fire.
Mm-hmm.
He made fire rain from the sky. Because he said this in the beginning, before Noah built his ark, he said, I will never destroy the earth by water anymore, by flood, but by fire.
Okay.
You know, when I told you about the giants and the sons of God and the daughters of men,
Mm-hmm.
he destroyed that earth with water. He flooded all of them.
But you
He
said,
drowned everything.
yeah, but you said there's still some on the ground.
They're in the ground. They are.
Like
The
that.
angels, his children he created, they're in the ground.
Uh-huh.
The giants and everything else, they drowned. He drowned everything but what he told Noah to put on his ark. Two of every creature,
Mm-hmm.
male and female, was put on Noah's ark
Mm-hmm.
so they can reproduce.
Yeah.
And Noah's family, his sons' wives, and everything. Don't you know that they create a lot of us are really brother and sisters because they slept with their sisters and had children? It was okay back then in Adam and Eve's days
You had to almost.
because they had to populate the earth. It wasn't looked at as a sin back then. Do your research. I'm telling you, just do your research.
Oh, I have. And like it leads to another question. Recently I came to find out that some people think that when Jesus was on the cross, right?
Mm-hmm.
And blood started pouring down, that somehow, some way, the first man, meaning Adam, skull was right underneath that and got Jesus' blood on his skull. Have you heard of that?
Wait, say it one more time for me.
So Adam being the first man on earth, right?
Mm-hmm. And Eve being the first woman.
Right. Recently, I heard that when Jesus was crucified on the cross and when blood was dripping down on him, that somehow, some way, Adam's skull was already on that ground and blood poured on his skull. Have you heard of that
Where
one?
does the read that?
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm trying to like verify because I heard that somewhere. I'm like, I've never heard that before.
When Jesus was crucified,
Mm-hmm.
the blood was running down because he had nails in his flesh.
Right,
He had a crown of thorns on his head.
right.
So the thorns were piercing his skull. Where did Adam come in at that? Adam had already been here and died.
Right, but somehow, some way,
After living hundreds of years.
so it's not true, right?
I don't believe that. Where did you read that?
I forgot, but
Where
like
did you read
I
that?
think it was like 2-3 days ago. I forget the source, but I'm like I gotta ask somebody else who knows a little bit more than me about that stuff to verify.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why I was asking
But
you.
no,
if you
I
heard
don't.
of it.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true. You got any more questions?
Oh no, I just like talking to like people. I like speaking to people who like on that bandwidth, so I could like compare, like share and compare
Learn.
notes.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're going to teach something, at least have your facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything I said to you, even if it wasn't biblical,
Mhm.
even about my history, it's a fact. It happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because I research things before I talk about them. If I don't really have nothing intelligent to say or I don't have the answer to anything, I'm not going to open my mouth
Mm-hmm.
on the subject. But all of those things are going to come to pass.
Now, how do you imagine or how do you picture the sky opening? Like, what's that to you as a visual?
Him cracking the sky, opening it up. It's not going to be blue no more. It's only the reflection of the water. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
He walked on water.
Right.
So what makes you think he parted the water? What makes you think he can part the sky? He has all power. He can speak things into existence.
Right. The word was with God, and God was the word.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Jesus. We can't get to God. God has never been here in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
He's never lived in the spirit, so he don't understand how we function.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're living in flesh, so we have temptations, we have feelings, we have all these type of things. The only person who knows how that is Jesus Christ, who came here in flesh.
Mm-hmm.
God does not understand that, but Jesus does.
Okay.
So in order to be saved, we have to go through Jesus Christ.
Right. Only him
Because
leads to the
he
Father.
stops God from killing us for our sin. He stops them because he understands. In order for them to understand, somebody had to live in flesh.
Now, why was God trying to kill us before Jesus
For,
stepped in?
for sin, he already killed us. I just told you he flooded the whole city,
Right.
wiped them all out. This is before Jesus Christ. Anything in the Old Testament was before Jesus came to earth.
Mm-hmm.
When Jesus came to earth in the New Testament, he did a sermon on the mountain. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
And he taught us new ways of living and new laws.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been on earth, you know, I've been living in flesh as a man, living amongst you all. So I need to change the laws.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that. Look up the Sermon on the Mountain.
The sermon on the. I found it.
Mm-hmm. What does it say?
It's Matthew 5 through 7.
That's in the New Testament. What does it say Jesus said on that mountain, though? He said a lot. He changed everything. Because the Old Testament was God's laws that we could not follow because we are flesh. So Jesus had to come and change it. Because Jesus is like, man, this is messed up what's going on earth. Because he lived in flesh. When he died on the cross, he thought God forsaken him.
Yeah, he said,
He
Father,
thought he was
why
forgotten
have you
about.
forsaken me?
He thought he was forgotten about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Jesus had to change the laws because of what he experienced.
How long have you been going to? How long have you been reading your Bible? How you know all this?
Since I was a 9-year-old child.
Oh wow! So you read
I'm
it?
36 now.
You've read it like from cover to cover?
Nope.
Oh, just
I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I have not read it from cover to cover.
yeah. Because I feel like I have, but at the same time, it's like nothing really stuck. I just scanned
But
it.
you have to be able to interpret it.
Oh, you have to.
And you have to understand what it's saying.
And it's beautiful when you get that focus.
Yeah, I understand now what it's saying. Because you have to go to church, you have to listen, you have to learn, and let God teach you too. You have to like God is so mysterious.
For real.
He shows up when you least expect it.
For real.
Yeah.
Always
Just
gives
look it
you
up. I
clues.
want you to like watch the Sermon on the Mountain and listen to what he taught.
Okay.
He changed the laws that God set for the earth. He changed them because he came here as flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, this is
Gospel
what
of
they're
Matthew is one of the
experiencing. I have to change the law to make it fair now.
Mm-hmm.
God has never been in flesh. He is spirit.
He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know exactly. You get it.
I appreciate all this good info. I'm gonna look all this stuff up later.
I want you to really look it up. And you know, you added me as a friend on here. And just, if you have any questions, I just want you to, ask me a question.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate
And I will
that.
answer it for you to the best of my knowledge. Cause he put curses on a lot of us too. We have curses on us.
Like Job.
because our people neglected him. We strayed away from God, so he put these curses on our people. You know, he put it on, our fathers, and the curses on us too, because we defied him. It's really deep. You have to really read it to understand.
Just the
And
sermon,
then you
or
then you'll understand not the Sermon on the Mountain, that's Jesus.
Mhm.
I'm talking about God the Father put curses that can't be lifted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he put them on generations
Why would he do all that?
because we started to have our own gods. We worship idol gods. What do you think after he delivered the Egyptian slaves, the Hebrew slaves from Egypt? They made their own god and worshiped that god after he rescued them.
Didn't know better.
No, they knew better.
Oh, they knew better.
They knew better, but they made their own god, a golden calf. And they worshiped that golden calf.
What's a calf?
A calf is like, I would say like a baby cow,
Oh,
like a
okay,
calf.
okay.
Yeah, but they made a gold one. They made it themselves, and they worshiped that calf, and they made God very jealous because I just showed y'all my power. I showed you what I can do. I can deliver you from under Pharaoh. I can part a sea for you, but yet you will still worship something else. We rejected God so many times in the Bible, and He cursed us. That's why I understand. That's why my people were slaves for so many years, because we rejected God.
So you're saying it's all spiritual manifesting in the physical world?
It was already put on a since all of our our first father is Adam.
Yeah,
Our first mother is Eve.
right.
What they did cursed us for generations.
But that's bullshit, right? Because we weren't there.
But
That happened.
we're the bloodline.
Right.
We're the bloodline. He can curse your bloodline. A lot of people don't understand what that means. You cannot have done anything, Ruben, but if your father done something, you have to pay the cost because of what your father did. When you're a child and you're innocent, your sins, when you sin, it goes on your parents. You didn't know that, did you?
When you're a child and you sin, it goes on your parents.
Yep. You can't be held accountable. You're too young.
Okay.
That's why you should honor your mother and your father. Honor them. Don't curse against them. Don't talk about them.
Honor
Don't
them.
talk back to them.
Right.
You're cursing them.
Just honor them.
Our ways are not God's ways. His wisdom is infinity.
For real.
It's infinite. He has infinite wisdom. Yeah. What are you looking at now?
I mean, I got all these tabs open. I got from everything you told me about. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I plan on most likely picking up tomorrow.
What are you reading right now?
I'm not. I'm just talking to you face to face on camera.
I want you to look up those massacres, though.
No, I am.
Like that. So those are things that are proven in history. That happened.
Yeah, I know.
The Rosewood Massacre happened. The Tulsa Massacre. Those happened in real life.
And you believe that there were planes on 9/11?
9/11. Those were planes that crashed into the Twin Towers.
And I'm just.
Those were actual planes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just asking.
It's video footage of it.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking you because some people believe it was just a psychological warfare, There was no
So what
point.
happened to? So what happened to him then?
No, no, I'm just telling you. There's always alternative stuff to any subject. I'm just again comparing notes because on the Bible stuff, you in Black history, that's your territory.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Right.
it'd be like 9/11. That's why
Why is 9/11 the day for you? Why?
I have done research on that.
What does that have to do with your people?
It's not just my people; it's the future. And
What happened thousands of years ago too?
mhm.
2,000 years ago, that's the future too.
Right, right,
It actually cropped our future. It changed our future.
Right.
It altered our future.
right.
Our mothers, our sisters, daughters, girlfriends, wives, they shouldn't experience pain while giving birth to a child.
They
That
should.
was not meant for us. But because what Eve did,
Mhm.
she experienced pain when she gave birth to a baby.
Okay.
And every woman after her would too.
Right.
Because she's the mother of all women.
Right, right, right.
That shouldn't have happened.
Just because she ate, and the Bible doesn't specify what fruit. It just says a fruit.
Do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Right.
He told them that, and it was in the Garden of Eden. He was testing them, and they failed.
Who wouldn't though?
A person that actually believes what the Lord is saying.
Right.
If he told me,
but us
do
as
not
kids,
eat from this tree and do not eat, but you can eat from the tree of life, but don't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You're not supposed to know evil. Evil came when the devil went against God.
he
So
was
now
better.
now there's good and evil.
Mhm.
Hmm. So now that you ate from the tree and you let the serpent that was in the garden, you let that serpent trick you. Now you know that you're naked in the garden and you feel shame about your nakedness.
Mhm.
Who told you was naked?
Right.
You ate from that tree, didn't you?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's real.
I'm just saying, it seems like an easy task, but obviously it wasn't.
It wasn't an easy task.
It was or it wasn't.
But they had to test each other. Like, don't you know that Saint Lucifer? Do you know where Lucifer came from?
No.
Do you know who he was before he was the devil, Satan?
Yeah, the best angel that God ever had, or something like that.
What was his job?
I have no idea.
He was the light bringer.
Which means what?
That means he sheds light on everything.
Okay.
He was the light bearer. He was the most beautiful angel ever created.
That's what they say.
And he started feeling himself.
Yeah.
And he said, I am going to ascend into heaven and
Yeah.
take over it.
Yeah, yeah, and failed.
He failed, yeah. But you know these stories. You know them. If you don't know them, read your Bible then.
I know. There's some stuff I know. Some stuff I need to pick up on. There's some stuff. You know.
It's okay.
Yeah, but like
You have to educate yourself. You have to educate yourself.
You always learn something new every single time, no matter how many times you've read the same thing.
But I want to be able to come with facts too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just say anything, and I hate not to be able to tell you where to go to see this.
Right.
It'll have to be right in front of me.
Now, what about the Roman emperor? I think his name was what's this like? It starts with a P.
Who?
The Roman governor or emperor? Yeah, governor at the time of Jesus. Who?
What was his name?
Pilate or not Pilate? Hold on. POTUS? No, not POTUS.
POTUS is the president of the United States.
Yeah. No. Pontius Pilate. He was the
I
Roman
don't know
official.
who that is.
The Roman official.
I don't know who it is. What did they say happened?
He's the one who presided over the trial of Jesus.
The person who presided over the assassination of not assassination, the crucifixion of Jesus
Yeah.
was Julius Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, was
Caesar ordered his death.
who?
Caesar.
He, oh, it was Caesar.
Julius Caesar
Julius
of Rome.
of Rome. So I thought it was a different guy. I thought it was the guy who said, "I find in him no fault at all."
And washed his hands of it, right?
Huh?
And he washed his hands of it.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but ordered his death.
He ordered.
Caesar's the reason that Jesus was crucified.
You're saying Jesus?
It was Caesar of Rome.
Not Pontius.
It could be Pontius. I don't know who that is.
Oh, you're saying Julius Caesar?
Julius Caesar was reigning around this time, though.
Uh huh. I'm reading something else. You know what I'm reading?
What? Hold on, don't hang up because I'm looking it up myself too.
Yeah. You might have gotten the names switched up.
You're right. Pontius.
Yeah.
Pontius, he did reside, not Julius. Julius Caesar was way before him, though.
Yeah.
He was a Jewish leader, though.
Who was?
But it's saying that when Jesus was crucified, the Roman emperor was Tiberius Caesar. I thought it was Julius Caesar. I was wrong. You can always learn something.
Yeah, it's no problem. You just got the names mixed up. You know, you knew what you were talking about. You just had the names
I knew
mixed
it
up.
was a Caesar. It was a Caesar of Rome. I didn't know they all were called Caesar, though. They're all called Caesar. Hold on, I'm going to the bathroom. I feel either way it go, he shouldn't have been crucified, but that's what he came to earth for.
I mean, yeah, he didn't even try defending himself. That was just, I guess, his mission.
That was his mission. That was his whole. Because if he didn't come here, God was just going to destroy the earth. Because, like I told you, God has never been here in flesh. So when we sin against him, his first man is to, let me just go ahead and take them out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he thinks. Jesus was in flesh. He didn't think that.
He understood us, basically.
No, that's how that happened.
So earlier you talked about the light bearer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
That
like,
was
what does
Lucifer, Saint Lucifer.
what does that even mean though? I get he brings light, he's shining, he's this example. How's that a job?
I don't know. You have to look it up. Because it's not earthly. It's spiritual.
Oh, okay.
It's spiritual.
Okay, that makes sense.
You have to understand. Angels have never been in flesh either. They're all spiritual beings. They're not human,
And
and
they're
they don't look human either.
and you don't think they're aliens either, right?
I think they're angels. I think they're created by God to do whatever job He created for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look human. Like angels have eyes all over them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have to see everything. Look it up. Ask Google, how does angels look?
Okay.
They were described, but they're different type of angels though. Hold on, let me tell you. I think it's a certain one called the Nephilim.
What about them?
Those are the ones. The Nephilim are the ones that slept. Those are the descendants of the sons of God and the daughters of men.
Yeah.
They're called the Nephilim. Those were the giants.
Right.
They were giants, the Nephilim.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to explain to
So
you.
how do giants sleep with human women?
Giants didn't sleep with human women. The sons of God did. They're not human. They were basically angels.
Okay, so angels sleep with Nephilims?
Angels slept with human women.
Angels slept with human women.
Mm-hmm. It's in Genesis. I'm gonna tell you exactly where.
Mm-hmm.
In Genesis chapter 6, verse 4. Genesis chapter 6, verse 4. It talks about the sons of God and the daughters of men. And what happened? They reproduced. And that's how we got giants, because they were half flesh and half spirit.
Okay.
Called the Nephilim. In the Bible. I like having this conversation with you. Like, you like to listen. You like to learn. I like that.
Yeah, I love to learn.
Me too. You remind me of me.
Yeah.
I love to learn about my history. That's why I'm able to tell you so much, because I've been studying it since I was a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I know that was impressive. Like when you asked me, I'm like, oh, no wonder. I didn't recently get into God like until like last decade. Like before, I didn't care for church. To me, it was boring.
That's okay, because have your own personal relationship with them.
Right.
That's what's important.
Nobody forced me. I did it when I wanted to.
I did it myself, but God was blessing me. But we can also stray from God too.
Right.
When life starts happening, it's easy to stray from God, and we have to not do that.
Right.
Because He can remove His grace, remove His mercy, and remove His favor from us.
Mm-hmm.
God is mysterious. He's a spirit. He can make things happen in your life like, that has no explanation for it. How did this happen? How did you get here? And it's all by God's grace.
Right. So, you really believe this is gonna be our last Christmas or no Christmas, huh?
I believe it, yeah. I believe He's coming back soon. I do believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that.
I mean, I hope He does, but I mean, He's been long overdue. But I guess in divine time, it's not our time; it's divine time.
But that's why we feel like we're living in weird times, though.
It's
We don't
fucking weird.
we don't recognize what's going on right
It's
now.
too fucking weird.
It's
Like, what the fuck is
it's
going
because
on?
it's biblical.
That's all
It's
it is, huh?
biblical what's happening. Yeah, it's biblical.
So there's
So God, we would never be able to fully understand God because His wisdom is infinite.
hmm
He's omnipotent. We will never understand what He's doing. And that's why I believe it. I believe next year He's coming back.
I hope so. I
It's
think
so much going on. A lot of people are being exposed for what they do because He's coming back soon.
hmm
The people who have the world in their hand or think they have the world in their hand
they don't.
are going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed. People like Jeffrey Epstein, P. Diddy, people who think they got infinite power. They have to stand before a God and be judged
hmm
for everything they're doing because they think they're powerful.
But they're not.
You have to get right with God because
Right.
He's not going to spare you. Like I told you, He has never been a man. He don't understand your excuses. He is a spirit.
hmm
He's a spirit. So He's going to look at it spiritually. So you have to get your life right. Especially if you know better.
Right. Right. Especially if you know better. Because then it's like, what
If you know
excuse do you
better,
have?
He's not going to spare you. Uh-huh. You get really attacked by the devil and his demons when you know better. So they're going to test you even more.
Yeah, I've been.
What are you researching now?
Yeah, I've been tested all right. Hmm. Shit wasn't like that when I didn't believe in shit.
Like when we feel like, enraged and out of our body, we feel like we want to, take our own lives. That's not God.
No, it's not.
That's the devil. He's here to kill, steal, and destroy.
Right.
He wants you to off yourself. This is what he wants you to do. He wants you to be violent towards people and take a life and ruin your own life.
Right.
Because the Ten Commandments said what? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not have another God before me. Don't worship anything more than you worship God.
Easy
Because
stuff.
he is a jealous God.
Yeah.
And he will make you pay for it. Don't love nothing more than you love God.
Period.
I'm sleepy now.
Yeah, bro. Don't you got work tomorrow? You want me to let you go?
I do, but I work second shift though.
Oh, okay. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, I work at 2 what? No, not 2 p.m. 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, that's decent. You get to
That's the
sleep
only
in.
reason I'm up. That's the only reason I'm up.
Yeah, you get to sleep in and enjoy your day.
But even if I didn't go to work, I'll get paid for it. I'm on salary, so
That's good.
I'm gonna have my cocktail.
So you actually live in Chicago or suburbs or country?
Chicago. I live in the city of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Born and raised.
I was living in Bridgeport for a while.
That's in Illinois.
Bridgeport, Chicago. That's by like Chinatown. It's next to Chinatown.
Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice little neighborhood. Very nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I live on the west side. Like I have closer access to downtown.
I
You know what I mean?
I know where West Side. That's the Green Line, right?
It's the Green Line, but this was a predominantly white neighborhood
Yeah.
before black people moved into it.
Yeah,
When we moved into this neighborhood, all the white people moved away.
that's what they do because the house pricing goes down. I don't know why.
This was back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
Hmm
and then remember
I
when?
remember when I was a kid, the last old white couple on my block. They were very old. You can tell they lived there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They never moved away, but I did think they passed away though.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't leave. They weren't leaving their home. We didn't bother them. I think that couple knew that we were not a threat to them.
Right.
They were very old though before they passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So old white couple.
And you said you believe the planes hit the towers based on what you were shown, right?
Videos.
Videos.
So when 9/11 happened, I was in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 5th grade and we actually seen it happen in lab.
Oh, I saw it too. I was in first grade.
Yeah, so you seen those planes flying into the buildings, right?
I saw them, absolutely, like everybody else. But some people are saying or claiming CGI.
What is that?
CGI is just basically green screen effect.
No, it happened
That's
for real.
synced up with the actual, some would
Green
say,
screen and all that stuff wasn't even a thing back then in 2001.
what's
It
that?
wasn't a thing. It was not a thing.
What was it?
The green screen effect. It wasn't a thing until TikTok.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, it's not that new. But, like, that's what some people are saying. Because some people are claiming, like, there's no way, reinforced concrete steel buildings, they're not supposed to fall at free fall speed, even if jet engine.
So my question is, what do you believe?
Now, I know it was no accident, obviously. I know it was too good to be true. Like, there's no way.
They were attacking the United States.
Who was?
The people that destroyed the Twin Towers.
I know, but like to me, that's hard to believe.
I'm surprised I didn't get the Statue of Liberty.
But like, this is where I'm coming from. Like, you want me to believe some people from the desert came here and did that? Like, no.
They're very high tech. They're
high-tech.
smarter than you think they are.
So, okay.
They are.
The Middle Easterns, or who are you talking about?
Whoever was under Osama bin Laden.
Okay.
They're very smart. And they were trained to do the things they did.
But you know that story is full of covers the more you read up on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right, so how do you even answer my first question? How do buildings fall at free fall speed? Same way a controlled demolition tower would fall with controlled demolitions.
Do you have tall buildings in your city?
Of course.
So how do you think those will fall?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you the same question that you're asking me.
All I'm saying is I saw the same videos everybody else seen. You can't. Buildings don't fall like that. Even if a plane crashes into them, they're not supposed to. That's the whole. Every engineer knows that.
I'm sleepy now.
Yeah, I know. I could see it. But nice talking to you, dude. Thanks for the info.
No problem.
Yeah. thinks he's smarter than me.
All right.
Let him.
You get really fast. Oh, I can't even lie.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah.
You in Cook County? McCalb? DeKalb? Kankakee?
What?
I asked you if you in Cook County.
No.
Oh, okay. What county? Do you even know? Oh, you don't even know what county. You're too young.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
But it's not Cook County. Oh, okay. What county? If you don't mind me asking, I'm not gonna go kidnap you. I mean, if that's what you think, I'm just letting the record.
No,
show.
I don't think you can do that, but I'm not gonna tell you. Just
That's already true. Oh my.
Right?
What the fuck? Bro, you look retarded, bro. Retarded his name?
Yes.
What the fuck? What are you focusing on? You can go to like it's always Layla. Is she in the GC? Oh shit, that's a neck.
Hey, I'm moving to Houston, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
You say you're drunk?
Favorites can be in
I need to turn this shit off.
there. Oh, this nigga look like my grandpa.
Welcome to VoiceOver. VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the screen.
How do I stop this? You're going out? It's like midnight.
no, I'm not going out.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting ready for tomorrow. You feel me?
It won't make you like break out or anything?
It probably will. Do you not see my face?
Ah.
I do not give a fuck if I break out.
You just want to be ready for when you wake up.
Yeah, but I am gonna put on a little bit of makeup because I'm calling my boyfriend earlier or later, not earlier.
Later.
He gets off. He gets off work at 2.
Are you from Hawaii?
No, that's McLovin.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, I also have an Ice Spice one on my door, and then I have Lil Peep. I have Deftones, and then up there I have Jake and Johnny. They're YouTubers.
Nice. Beer boy.
Bro, do you know the difference between Batman and Black Man?
Hey, how are you, gentlemen?
What?
Said, how are you, gentlemen?
Good. Can I ask a question?
You may go ahead. What is it?
What's the difference between a Batman and a Black Man?
Batman and a black man. There is no difference.
Batman can go out night without Robin.
Ah ha ha ha.
What is this here that you have?
What is what?
Do this? Yeah, I think the right side. No, wait, your left side. Sorry. Do this?
You wanna see
Do
my
this?
eyebrows?
Yeah, here. Do this?
You got some firm eyebrows, man.
Hey, it's look. Here's something on this. Do this?
Yeah, the right one. No,
No, left. His left. His left.
this one.
His left. Do this?
No, thank you. I don't do well. Ha, ha, ha.
Show me some money, bro.
Show me your girlfriend.
Oh shit.
That's your
Show me
doing.
your girlfriend. Dean. Show me your girlfriend.
Hi, can I ask you a really serious question?
Hey, Mr. Yo.
Are you
Are
a
you gang
pedophile?
affiliated?
Are you a pedophile?
Pedophile.
Would you fuck a 14-year-old girl?
Would I fuck a bro?
I think you are a pedophile. I am on this Welcome to my TV show. So this is my show where we expose adults, and you have been skeeted in 4K.
You'll be on YouTube later.
No, you're on YouTube now, brother. You're live. You're live, Diddy Freak. Andre Rojas.
You don't even know who I am.
I know you, Ruben. I know you really well. I know you so well.
But you'll
With
find
your
out soon.
clearly chipped walls. You have walls that are chipped and dirty. I know you very, very, very well. I've been to your house. I know your mother. I know everything about you, Ruben. Santoya.
You don't,
Santoya, I know everything about you, Ruben.
you don't find
And
that a little obsessive?
we're going to come to your house too, and we're gonna expose you. We have the address already. My camera crew is coming into town later today, and we will be coming to your home in Texas, and I'm going to expose you to the world.
Please
I'm
do.
going to expose you.
Please do.
And I know where your office is, where you work. You are a phony. You are a phony baloney. I know all about your tricks, scams, schemes. You're a butt fucker too. I know it. You are a butt fucker.
Bro, lay off them drugs.
Ruben Santoyo.
This meth.
Santoyo.
This is meth.
Ruben. Ruben.
No, dude.
3-inch cock, Ruben.
I do have to
Ruben
report
with the
you.
3-inch cock. 3 inches of man. Ruben,
I'm enjoying this too much.
you are enjoying your defeat. You will not enjoy when I come to your home and expose you to the whole road of Ruben Santoyo. Santoyo. Ruben, 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 Ruben. Ruben. Ruben, 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 Ruben Santoyo. You have chipped walls because you are fucked up. Fix your walls, Ruben. Look behind you. Look at the pieces of shit you're leaving behind you. You have fucked up walls because you shit all in people's hands and smear it on your face. You're a fucking loser, Ruben. You're a fucking loser. You're a pedophile. Make the right decisions on this app, Ruben. You are looking for little girls. I know you are. I seen your phone and your telegram. You are trading child pornography. I am going to get you, Ruben. Stop doing what you're doing, motherfucker. Do you hear what I'm telling you? This is a warning. I am from the Pedophile Finders Association. Please stop what you're doing. This is your last warning, brother. You're a sick fuck. You are a very sick, fucked up person. I know about you. I'm gonna come see about you, brother. I'm going to be the one to slap the cuffs on your hands because you are a sick fucking individual. You need to be stopped. You fucking motherfucker. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You piece of shit.
Do you
I'm
believe in
talking
God?
to you. Do you believe in me arresting you for crimes among children, you sick fuck? You're using God to molest, you little shit. Molest and groom, you fucking shit.
So no, you don't?
I do, Ruben. That's why I'm telling you this now. This is a warning. Stop doing what you're doing.
If you knew me, you wouldn't act like you was living under a rock, dude. You don't know me. But you'll find out.
If you fucking know God, why are you on fucking monkey?
Bro, why are you a monkey?
Why are you on
Last
monkey?
I checked, it was an
And
adult
you're
hip.
bringing up God. This is not an app for godly people. I'm godly, but I am not a pastor. You're a pastor. Pastors do not be on here, okay?
That's who.
I,
You're just a hood nigga.
oh, so pastors are racist? Oh, now I'm getting to the real problem, the root of you. You are claiming to be a person of God, but you're a racist and you're a pedophile. So that's why you are saying these things to me, because I'm getting to the truth. You are a sick fuck, like I said. Sick fucking individual. You need to be brained, shot in the fucking head, okay?
Can you do it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and see about you because you're sick.
You're
Do not
funny.
use God for your sickness.
You're a clown, bro. A clown. With a
And you're a racist fake preacher.
clown. I would never claim to be a preacher, dumbass.
So why did you...
Stupid ass.
Ooh. Anyway. I don't think looking people. Cat was cute. He was ugly. Not like that. You're ugly. You know what? Probably in the bathroom.
You doing
Hey,
laundry?
yo, fuck all that. That's your brother?
You doing laundry?
Yeah, I want your sister. Hey, respect. They just move out the way one time. Oh, he don't care.
Slide.
Going back to normal? Fuck no.
It's not possible to stop like amazing.
Oh, you're mad.
What's up, Donald Duck? Big.
You're not crying.
That's a good throw. Hey, what's up?
Live? A lot?
I used to.
You look familiar. You ever see? I love trolling.
I don't know.
We got 1% chat.
Rosa, Billions, I sickity, I sickity. Why are you just looking at us, man?
Stop looking
You
at
looking
me.
for kids?
Your wife to be white in Italy, but
I'm gonna put that fucking Vaseline on my face, bro. Bitch, bend it over, shit that.
You in Brooklyn?
everybody tune in. I'm gonna fucking boot up.
I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006. All these
You just got laid off?
Yo.
Oh, where do you live?
You'll never know.
Oh my gosh, you look so sexy right now.
Oh, bro.
Your hair longer than mine, dude. Is it now? Go.
Human. You listen to Memphis rap? Shit.
Oh my god, man. He's
The minute you said that. Your ass ugly, and you need to fix your funky ass walls. Them bitch-
Fuck wrong with that dirty ass bitch.
D5 can rap.
Ew, oh, look at you. Like, you're a bird. No, hold on. Just want a new friend talk to you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, Henry Ford.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm very good. Where you at in Texas?
I'm not in Texas.
Where you at?
Earth?
You're on Earth. Okay. Hell yeah. Aren't we all? You know?
Not all of us. No, some people are on the moon.
There's nobody on the moon.
Okay.
Literally, there's nobody on the moon. Nobody's been to the moon in like a long time.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. You're 100% correct. But I was there yesterday. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, seriously, where you at, dude? Like, have a normal conversation with me.
I'm in
Where you at?
Mexico.
You're in Mexico. That's pretty cool.
You're in
Oh, yeah. Well,
Charlotte.
Why would you hide that, man? Why would you conceal that?
No, I don't. I always tell people, but
You're just being an asshole to me, huh?
not necessarily.
I'm in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach is where, north or south?
That's South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, right. You've been
We
there.
got Myrtle Beach. We got Augusta. If you're in the Gulf, a lot of people like know South Carolina because of golf. We got mountains too. We got the beach, mountains. We got swamps. We got it all. We got a lot of stuff packed into one state.
I know. How often do you go to Myrtle Beach?
Well, I used to go a lot, but fucking almost never. If I'm gonna go on vacation, I'm gonna go international. I got a fucking passport now. I'll bounce.
Man, you girls out there are hot. Hot.
Carolina girls are hot, dude, but you know what? I don't even find them hot anymore. American women are fucking trash, dude. They're fucking trash. They're fucking liberally indoctrinated fucking trash. So I go elsewhere. I'll leave the fucking country. You know, my girlfriend's foreign. I got a foreign girlfriend. I'll fucking see ya. Goodbye. Nope.
European or what?
Asian.
Oh, you go for Asian? I love me a Russian girl. I see myself with a Russian girl.
Dude, fucking go. Just go.
Oh, I
Get your
am.
passport and go, man. It's fucking.
I am.
You know?
You heard it here first. I'm a marry a Russian girl.
Marry a Russian girl, dude. Maybe not a Russian girl, but like a Slavic girl. You know, let's not. There's a lot of countries over there that speak Russian that aren't Russian, and they're all full of bad bitches, man.
Czech Republic too. Dutch girls, French girls.
Like Polish girls?
I fucking love Polish girls.
Polish girls too.
Right?
Yeah, Ukrainian girls.
Man, Polish girls are something special. They look like straight up
They're
dogs.
different. They're different. They're different than other like European or Slavic girls. They're Slavs. They're true Slavic, but there's something that's unique about them. I like it.
They're like dolls, right?
They are, dude. They're fucking, and they're so gorgeous. God dang.
Yeah.
And they got the same thing going on. Like, if I didn't go Asian, I would be going like Eastern European.
Okay.
No doubt. You know, they're like, their culture is about like taking care of the husband. It's about being beautiful, being pure, like being secure in yourself. Like, that's unique. That's not in America, you know? You don't have that in the Americas. Like, these bitches out here, they're all out for, what can you do for me, you know? And it's just, you go outside the United States, man, it's just not that way.
Where have you been?
I've been to China, the Philippines, I've been to Mexico, I've been to, like, Bermuda, Bahamas, I've been to, I say Europe, but I've been to like England, the UK.
Oh yeah. I like UK girls too. A lot.
Well, the UK's conquered, man. The UK is just full of Muslims now. So it's just like
that's what I heard.
If you go there, it's just it's like 80% Muslim now. It's like you go to downtown London and it looks like you're in fucking Pakistan or something. It's fucking weird. You can even find like English food, or like finding people that speak English is difficult there now, which is insane that you're in England and you can't find anybody to speak English, you know?
How that
crazy.
happened?
Fucking liberal fucking bullshit. Liberal policies, liberal government.
So you're in disagreement?
I'm staunch disagreement, yeah.
Why though?
Yeah.
Like, people are afraid to move wherever the fuck they want.
Well, you run into problems because not everywhere in the world is created equal. And the truth is, I'm gonna tell you some hard truths.
Yeah, tell me.
Right?
I want to listen to
Okay. Every government is a reflection of its people, right? So if your government is crazy as shit, okay, it's a reflection of you, right? It's a reflection of every single person that lives there combined together, and that is the government. Because the government isn't some crazy, enigmatic figure, okay? The government is just a couple of people from your town. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a reflection of your town. So if your government gets so out of control that you need to go somewhere else in the world, okay? I don't want you to. I think you should be forced to stay where you are. If you leave your country because your country is shitty, I think that should just be internationally banned. You should have to sit there and fix your fucking country. It's like the same reason why people are starving to death in some countries. Like, you have the capability to make food anywhere in the world, right?
That's how the 13 original colonies were formed, because they said fuck England. So it's like...
They did say fuck England.
So
they did say fuck England. Exactly.
That's what I go back like...
on it. I agree. I was raised
They didn't
here.
fix shit. They
here.
said fuck y'all.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like move to somewhere else because America's fucked, and America is fucked.
I did. I said
Like,
fuck this. I'm going home.
it's getting worse. America's getting worse, bro.
Oh, I
It's
know.
getting worse.
That's why I
So-
left when I still could have.
You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just sit here and fight a fucking war. Fuck it. This is my shit. You know, I was born here. I was fucking raised here. I'll fucking die here. I'll fucking kill here, motherfucker. You know. I'm not gonna be a coward and run to another country because my country's so fucked up. I'll shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'll fix this shit.
I mean, that's what kept Albert Einstein alive. He fled from Germany.
Well, we're not even gonna mention Jews. We'll just ignore the Jewish thing altogether.
But what's up with that? Like, I want to hear this shit, because like I don't understand that. I hear it from so many people. Fuck Jews, this and that. I don't understand that either.
Okay, so, and I'll preface this talk by saying I'm a Christian, right? I'm a Christian. I love the Jew. Okay, I have no hatred in my heart of the Jew, right? But just because I don't hate them, okay, doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to say what they are.
Yeah, what are they?
Okay.
According to you and many people.
They are fucking troublemakers, okay? I realize I support Israel. Like, y'all want to do y'all's thing, y'all want to kill Palestinians? Cool with me. I don't like Palestinians either. Cool, right? Okay? Good, right? They're Muslim. They're Muslims. Islam is bad news. Islam's fucking terrible, right? If y'all want to kill them, cool, right? My problem is that they're always up to some bullshit, which everybody is. I try to stay as reasonable as possible. They say, well, Israel's up to some bullshit all the time. Well, so is the United States. So is fucking Israel. So is Russia. So is
They always
China.
cook some bullshit.
Every country in the world has a think tank in an office somewhere, and they're constantly cooking up a fucking scheme how to fuck everybody else, right?
You think so?
But 100%.
Okay, keep going.
100%.
Yeah.
So they're always cooking up some shit, but on a fundamental religious level, okay, Israel is ran by Jewish people. It's a Hebrew thing, right? So you have Judeo thinking, right? And the Jews hate everybody else. To them, you're Goy, right? They say you're Goyim.
That's propaganda, dude. And
it's not propaganda, okay? And let me tell you, I know this because I am forced by my religion, by Christianity, to support Judaism, right? That's in the Bible. You bless Israel, you'll be blessed. You curse Israel, you'll be cursed. I'm not going to curse Israel, right? But I do realize that some of the stuff that they do is satanic, okay? It's satanic. It is, okay? They're worshiping Moloch. That's satanic. Like saying everybody's Goyim, right? Goyim means nation cattle is what that means. That's what the translation is. So what they're saying is you are food for our taking, right? They're saying that you are. It's the idea of domination. It's the idea of political.
okay, I've heard all of that. But is that true? Is that somebody, or is that coming from somebody who doesn't like Jews either?
That's coming from It's definitely coming from people who don't like
Right.
Jews. But if you do like Jews,
I mean,
and you're truthful,
yeah,
and you're honest with yourself,
yeah.
right? Then you'll come to the same conclusion. It's just,
But Jesus
where
was
you
a Jew.
line up? Jesus was a Jew.
Right.
Jesus was a Jew. Jesus taught the Torah. Okay. But Jesus also said that they're the synagogue of Satan. Okay.
He did?
He did. He did. 100% he did.
Okay.
So the problem, see, when Jesus was alive, he condemned everything that the Jews were doing. Everything. That's why they killed him. They didn't kill him because he committed some crime. They killed him because he was condemning everything that they were and everything that they were doing.
Because he was the king of the Jews.
Because he was the king of the Jews. He was saying, like let's say the Sabbath, right? That's a law, right? That's a Jewish law.
He didn't give a
Sabbath.
fuck. He did miracles on the Sabbath.
He did miracles on the Sabbath, right? Because there's higher laws. There's things that are more important. Like David eating the sacrificial bread. If you ate the sacrificial bread, you're supposed to be put to death, right? But he was starving to death. What's more important that you see? God wants mercy. God wants grace, right? That's what God really wants. He doesn't. The law exists only as a way of living to benefit you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's to benefit you. If the law violates you, then that law is no good. That law is temporarily out of the picture. If David's starving to death, then who is a priest to take that bread and burn it? Okay, because that's what the sacrificial bread was about. So they still have this mindset that they're locked in of, it doesn't matter if you're starving. The sacrificial bread is for God, right? And the truth is that God made the bread for you. Now, he enjoys the bread. He indulges in the bread, right? But God doesn't need any food. You do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is like the Jewish mindset. They're just locked in the Old Testament. They never went forward. They never got any grace. And so their law is oppressive. It's oppressive to the nth degree. And like things that like let's say the law of the Sabbath, right? Let's say you had a cavity in your tooth and you had a toothache. You know, everybody's had a toothache. A toothache is awful,
Mm-hmm.
right? The law got so bad that they're like, you can't do anything on the Sabbath. Like, you're just supposed to fucking sit in a fucking chair the whole fucking day. It got so bad that you couldn't even put vinegar in your mouth to ease the pain of a toothache on the Sabbath. So you just have to deal with a toothache on the Sabbath. God, that doesn't pleasure God for you to have a fucking toothache. You know, that doesn't please God that you're in pain. Like that's sick shit. That's sick shit. And that's never in the law. The law just said the Sabbath is not for working. But they took it to the furthest degree that they could possibly logically push it as men coming up with rules.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the problem with the Pharisees was. They pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. The modern day Jews are Pharisees. They are who Jesus was talking to all the time. They are the people who crucified Jesus. That the lawlessness of excessive law. That's what it is. It's the lawlessness of excessive laws. You make so many rules that it's no longer becomes for your good. It's not for your good. It's not for anybody's good. It's just to oppress you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's evil. Oppression is evil. Tyranny is evil. That's objectively true. So that's the problem with Jews. Now, that being said, they are chosen. Okay? You know, we're chosen by Christianity. You know, we're chosen by extension. Okay? We are brought into God's promise by adoption. Okay? So, as Christians, we are Jews that already have our Messiah. The Jews are still waiting for their Messiah. You know what I'm saying? So they have no grace. So we have it. So we're locked in. We're good. We're secure in ourselves. So that's the difference. I believe that they have a blessing. They have an anointing on them. They are called by God. They're God's chosen people. But God's people are fucked up. They've always been fucked up. I mean, the word Israel, it means to struggle with God. That's what Israel is. I mean, Jacob struggled, and God said, I'm changing your name from Jacob. Your name is going to be Israel from here on out. Because you struggle, and we all struggle. We all struggle with God. If you want to admit it or not, we all struggle with God. So it's like reflections of the truth through metaphor throughout the Bible. Everything, every word is a metaphor, but it's also truthful. It's also literal. It's art. The Bible's art. Beautiful.
So you're in agreement with what Hitler did back in Nazi Germany?
What did he do?
Well, some people say it didn't happen, and you're kind of giving me that look, so.
My opinion is that he did kill some Jews, 100%.
But not like millions like people claim.
The truth is that I don't know. And the truth is that nobody else knows either. And I know that. Nobody else knows. Right? Nobody alive today knows that to be a fact. We don't.
So the Holocaust was the thing?
The Holocaust is a specific thing. It's the extermination of a race or group, right? Now, did Hitler Holocaust the Jews? No, he didn't. He did not. See, Hitler didn't have a policy of extermination, right? Hitler rounded up all the Jews. That's why there were these camps, right? So if he had a policy of extermination, he wouldn't keep them up and feed them during a war, because they take resources. You're talking about millions of people that he kept alive. And so you can't say that, oh, well, it's an extermination, because they weren't exterminated. It would have been way easier to shoot them. It would have been cheaper to shoot them. It would have been easier to shoot them. And there's absolutely nothing in the literature, nothing in his speeches that say he wanted to exterminate the Jews. It's not there. So I don't think he was trying to exterminate the Jews. I think he had a real problem with the Jews, and he was trying to round them up and get them out of Aryan Europe, which he said that. He did say that. So what Hitler wanted is what Israel has today, right? All Hitler wanted was an ethno-state. That's it. He wanted an ethno-state. Israel has that, right? He wanted a state of Aryan people, white people, fair, white, pale people with blonde hair, blue eyes, the superior race, right? They wanted to live by themselves. They wanted to live under.
There's nothing superior about recessive genes. It's the dominant genes that take over.
Well, yeah. But the thing is do you have the real question, the core of the argument is, do you have a right to live by yourself in a group by yourself and nobody else's influence? There's no outside influence. I say that people do. I think people do. If you want to remove yourself from society, or if you're a majority, if you want to remove the minority, I think that that's fine. But I think you have to be morally consistent through everything. If you want to live in an ethno-state where you're Jewish, you live around Jews, and your government's Jews, and everything, your policy is Jews, that's cool. That's why I don't hate Israel, right? That's a lot of people's problem with Israel, is that they have an ethno-state, right? I don't feel that way. If you want to get rid of all the Muslims in Israel, that's fine. And you want to just have a nation of Jews, it's cool. But you can't say on the same token, Israel's good, Nazi Germany was bad. Because they were kind of working for the same thing. They were doing the same thing. Israel is killing Muslims, right? They're taking Muslims out of their country and deporting them. so was Nazi Germany. So it's like, I think a lot of the chatter or the hatred that comes from Hitler isn't earned. It's not because Hitler was extremely an evil person. I don't think that Hitler was just bitterly evil, satanic person. I think that because we had to go to war with them, when we did, we had to go to war, right? We had to justify that war to all the American people.
Bro,
And
it's basically
so,
bank wars. This has nothing to do with you, me, or them. This is nothing but banker wars.
Exactly. And so you have to justify it. See, the American people will not accept that.
What?
Okay? You can't tell the American people in the 1940s, hey, you're going to war because we need the economic growth. Okay? The people would say, nah, we're not going to kill our kids for you to have money. Okay? Fuck that. I'd rather have my kids than money. Okay?
Bro,
So what they sold
there are people in Israel who are being arrested because they're not going to war.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. They have a culture of war. So it fits in the culture. That's what I was saying, like your government is a reflection of its people, right? In Israel, every single person is a warrior.
Yeah, but Trump isn't a reflection of the United States or the Constitution, yet there he is.
Yes, he is. He is a reflection of the people. 100%. He is a reflection of the people.
He's in violation of everything the Constitution stands for.
I wouldn't say so. I don't think so. Give me an example. So defend your argument.
He can't go to other countries and take over people's presidents. You just can't.
Of course you can.
Just because you
Why not?
can doesn't mean you should. Like that's like crossing.
Well, that's an argument. Well, that's a valid argument that you shouldn't, right?
Yeah, because that's like you got no jurisdiction. You got like handle your own country.
Well, the thing is, see, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a construct. That's not real. Okay. The idea that a country is sovereign and it's bad to invade a country, that's a new idea. That's a completely new idea that came about in the last 60 years.
It's not constitutional. You asked me to give you an example. It's not constitutional.
Okay, let me tell you something. It is constitutional because there's nowhere in the Constitution it mentions it. Okay? The Constitution is only about the rules that are applied to people here. Okay? It does not apply, the Constitution does not apply to someone who is an alien living in the United States. It only applies to American citizens.
Not true. It says all people.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It does not.
It doesn't say U.S. citizens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does. Well, read it, brother. It's been a while since you read it.
It's been a while.
I read it about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Just to kind of refresh myself on it.
Bro, the Constitution protects all people.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
like you said, in the United States.
If you were a citizen in the United States, it protects you. Gives you rights.
No, it's.
Yes,
you live
it
in
does.
the United States, regardless of status.
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, you know the Supreme Court. Well, of course you do. You're from America.
I'm suing them. Of course, I know the Supreme Court.
Okay, the Supreme Court is not all Republican. Okay, we have a Republican conservative bias in there, which is new. It came about in the last 3 years. All right. Before that, it was a Democrat thing. They never thought that it was a violation under Obama. And I don't want to get into whataboutism, because I reject whataboutism. I think that your opinion should be able to stand on its own. You shouldn't have to reference, what about what they did, right? But to play devil's advocate, Obama deported millions more people than Trump did.
You just didn't hear about it.
you did hear about it. They called him the deporter in chief, but nobody cared because the people that care now are people that voted for Obama. They're liberals. Liberals voted for Obama. The people that are upset about Trump kicking these people out are liberals. So it's not that what he is doing is so crazy and new and bad, okay? It's that they're politically opposed to his policy. It's not the policy, it's his policy. You know what I'm saying? Liberals didn't have a problem kicking out Mexicans until Trump became president. They did it. Biden did it. Obama did it. Bill Clinton did it. And those three people deported more than any Republican president in history. But because it's Trump, we hate Trump. You see what I'm saying? Literally, I think Obama, he deported 2 million people more than Trump. That's a lot of people, bro. That's a lot. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. I never saw liberals have a fucking meltdown over it. I mean, did you? I mean, you look about the same age as me. I don't remember them acting crazy about it and protesting eyes.
Because it wasn't on the news. It was like hush hush.
It wasn't like happening in secret. I mean,
there wasn't no ICE agents either.
Yes, there were.
In the middle of...
They were like kicking in doors. They were going door to door and shit. But it was because there was no political opposition. America was all together at that time. You know, the same people, this is something that's really interesting, is that the majority of the people that voted for Obama voted for Trump. Now you think about that for just a second, right? You would think that like, oh, there's a big shift, right? But there wasn't. There wasn't a big shift. The same group that voted for Obama voted for Trump. The only thing that changed was just time. People over time. That's it. And if you really want to get into it, I mean, Donald Trump was going to run as a Democrat, but he didn't fit into the modern Democrat Party, so he had to run for the GOP. So he was more like Obama than a lot of people are willing to admit. True. He ran on a very similar policy to Obama. His number one campaign promise in his first run was deporting illegals. That was his number one thing. That was the number one policy promise. And he did it. To give him credit, he said he was going to do something, and he did it. Facts.
But how's... Okay, yeah.
It's just the thing that you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Is propaganda. That's what I'm focused on.
That's what I was trying to explain to you earlier.
I try not to get caught up in like this situation, that situation, because most of it's bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
Most of it's bullshit. You just look at everything as a grand level, right? And you can't take anything that you hear as gospel because most of the time it's not true either. So you just got to form your own opinions. You got to see how things are going. You receive the information that you can get and try to exercise some discernment and see what's true and what's not. And form your own opinion. Straight up.
I mean, yeah, but like North Korean citizens form their own opinions, and that shit's skewed. So what makes you think yours isn't?
Oh, I have no doubt that my view is skewed.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're no different.
I have no doubt. 100%.
Yeah.
But
at least it's your
this is another thing. Like people like in North Korea, right? Like I've been around the world. I've been to China, right? China is very close, right, to North Korea. We don't want to admit that, but they are.
Yeah.
Right? They're a communist country. The only difference is that North Korea is a hardcore dictatorship where they have a leader, like a sole leader, right? Xi Jinping is not like a sole leader. He's a politician, right? But how the government's structured, very similar. You have absolute teetotal control over everything, right? China, you go to fucking China, they control everything about your life. They control your housing, they control your money, they control your food, they control your media, what you consume, where you can be.
That's
how
everywhere.
much you No, it ain't.
Including
It's
the
not
USA.
everywhere.
Whether you see it or not, that's a whole different story.
In the USA, they have influence. They have influence over these things, but they don't have totalitarian control over these things, right? Like, to give you a poor instance, right? In the United States, I live in South Carolina. If I wanted to move to Texas, I can get up and move to Texas. No problem.
If you got the money for it.
That's right. I pack all my shit up in the truck and I move.
If you got the money for it.
If you got the money for it.
Yeah.
In China, you can't do that. You can't just get up and move if you want to leave. If you want to go to somewhere else in China, you can't just get up and go.
What do you
They
mean?
won't let you do that. They will not let you go.
Says who?
They will not let you. They will not let you move wherever you want to move. You can't just go anywhere you want to go in China.
Why?
Yeah. That's a good question. That is a good question.
You sure
Why?
about that?
Oh, I'm sure about that. I'm sure about that. I've been there. I'm sure. You can't just do whatever you want. You can't just go anywhere
You talking
you want
about
to go.
like as citizens or as tourists?
As a citizen.
You can't.
As a citizen.
But as a tourist.
If you want to move town, you got to ask for permission. Now they almost always give it to you, right? They almost always grant you permission. But why? Why would you even need it? Why would you even need it? If you say, well, my grandma lives in Pyongyang, right? And you say, oh, well, they'll say, okay, right? But if I want to move to Texas because my grandma lives in Texas, I don't ask fucking nobody. I just go.
Yeah, but
You know
there's
what I'm
certain
saying?
parts you wouldn't even be able to afford, even if you want, even if you could. What difference is it?
Well, the whole world's limited by money. We're talking about policy. We're talking about rules. We're not talking about means. To do something, you gotta have the means, and you gotta have the.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant earlier when I said whether you see it or not, it's a whole different story. Because I don't know what money to you is, but money to me is nothing different. Nothing short from control. It's a control mechanism.
And it is. It is 100%.
So like you said,
Money
yeah,
is
you're
power.
free to do whatever you want so long as you could afford it. Which, how many people can?
A lot, really, a lot.
But there's no, let me rephrase it. But there's no, you can't deny the fact that 20% owns 80% of the people. Like,
well,
it's like
they
you got
own
20%
production.
versus
They own 80% of the world.
versus us, well, I'm not even gonna talk about us. I'm gonna just talk about myself versus the other slaves.
I'm well aware enough to know I'm a slave too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't make assumptions, but it's the same bullshit, just different mechanism.
What? Think about this for a sec. I'll give you a poor instance, right? My name's Talking Guns. I love guns. Okay? I'm broke. Poor. Okay? When I was 18 years old and I had no job, okay? I got this.
I like that. That's an M40.
Okay? This is the M16. This is a Colt 609 M16.
Yeah.
Okay? This is about $5,000.
I like it.
Okay? Now, how did I build this when I had no job?
You barter it.
No. It's just my priorities was that. I wanted that more than anything in the fucking world. Right? And every dollar that I got my hands on, if I got a dollar, it went to making that, building that. So you can afford a lot more than you think you can, right? It's like people that have kids, right? Like whenever you go to a bank and you ask for a loan, they say, "Do you have kids?" Right? And it's not that they're making small talk with you. What they're seeing is, do you have the willpower to make that money? Do you have the willpower? It's a simple question, but a lot of people think they're just making small talk. It's not about small talk. It's about seeing if you already have the responsibility. See, most people will never own a house. If they stay single and don't have kids, you'll almost never own a house. Think about that. That's crazy. There's a correlation between responsibility and ownership. If you are single, you have no kids, no wife, right? Why would you need to buy a house? Why would you even need to? I'll just rent an apartment, right? But whenever you have kids, you say, well, I need a house for my kids. And then you start thinking, well, I need a place for my kids to play. I need to have a yard. And I need a car so that they can get back and forth to soccer practice. And I need to set them up a trust fund. And so you start having these responsibilities. And, you know, the more kids, I know a guy, I worked with a guy for many years. He had 9 kids, and the last time I saw him, he had another one on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? How do you afford that?
Good question.
How do you afford that?
That's what I was asking my grandpa. How the fuck did you do it?
What happens is you get the responsibility, and then you make it work. Right? You because you have such a strong need, you'll figure out a way to make it happen. And that's with everybody around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a responsibility, and you'll do just enough to fulfill that responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 29 years old with no kids. If I worked every day like I had 9 kids, I'd be a fucking billionaire with a B. You know what I'm saying? Because I have nothing going out. I could put 100% of my money into building a business, building a fortune. But because I don't have kids, I don't have that willpower.
I mean, I feel like that's an excuse though, because on the other hand, you can find someone who would say, if I didn't have kids, then I'd be a billionaire, because then all my focus would be on myself and in my business. You see what I'm saying?
Well, ask yourself this question.
Which is why I personally don't have kids, because I was like, I'm not going to bring them into something until I'm stable enough to where I'm comfortable to know that they're going to be fine. That's why I don't have kids.
That's why around the world, every single country that is having economic issues has a problem with growth, population growth. They all do. Why? Why is that? It's because people have that mindset, like, I have to get stable. And the truth is,
you never get stable.
You never get stable, ever. You never feel like you're good enough. You'll always be reaching. And that's why, like, I tell young people, I'm a geezer, dude. I'm 29.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm old. I tell young people all the time, they'll say, oh, I need to get stable and don't worry about it, just go for it. You'll get stable, trust me. You'll either get stable or you'll fucking explode, okay? You'll either get yourself together or you'll be a fucking bum, okay? Either way, it's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna work out. So, go for it. Just like that guy who has 9 kids, how the fuck do you do it? He does whatever he has to do.
Right.
He does whatever he has to do because he has to do it.
Right.
I don't. I can fuck off. I can go buy guns and shit. These are my kids. You know, I'm working for this. Not very hard. So.
You like the 50 cal sniper?
Actually, no. I really don't.
You don't?
They're too expensive.
Just 20K.
The bank. Yeah, the bang isn't worth it. I could get one for probably $5,000, probably.
Yeah.
I get a really, really cheap one for $2,000, $1,800.
But you get what you paid for.
Like, yeah, but it's not. You don't get what you paid for. Like a $2,000 rifle to me, like, how much do you think this sniper rifle is?
What's the name of that one?
This is SR-25. I built this gun, so this is a gun built by moi.
I like it. It's a sniper?
This is a DMR. This is a 308. So a lot of people don't understand. Here's some terms that you get into. big rifle.
Yeah.
Big rifle. Like the army, what they're using is this. This is N855
Yeah.
compared to $1, right? Compared to this.
Well, yeah, but you know, they need mobility.
So, yeah, that's true. But this is a DMR, so it's kind of fits between the two.
Okay.
So it's not like a super, like crazy high-powered sniper rifle, but this is definitely a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
You
How
definitely-
many rounds per minute, or is it just like a bolt action?
This one, this is semi-auto, so this will shoot about, like, if I put an FRT in it, I have machine guns over here. This will shoot 600, 700 rounds per minute.
So it's not a sniper, but it is, or
This is just as much of a sniper rifle as this.
I like that one. That looks like a real sniper, but that looks like a bolt action.
This is a bolt action.
Yeah, I see. I
But
don't like
these
that.
are both high-powered
Snipers.
rifles.
Yeah.
These are both 308s.
Yeah.
This is the same caliber. You know,
Same one as the other one you got.
same caliber. Yep, I can shoot the same bullets out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But this gun is like, I built this gun for $550.
Oh, nice.
Now, whenever you can build a rifle like this for $550,
Mm-hmm.
and this thing will shoot accurately to about 700 meters, right before you start having problems. 700 meters.
Mm-hmm.
That's further than I could possibly ever dream of fucking possibly shooting somebody, right? Why the fuck would I spend $15,000 on a fucking rifle? It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no practical reason to have one. The only reason 50 cal exists is to pierce armor. That's what it was made for originally.
And tanks.
Yeah, it's armor. It's all about armor. So
I
I
like
don't
it.
think I'm gonna have any problems with.
You could shoot
piercing
down
armor.
planes with it, dude.
I could shoot down planes with this fucking M16. I can shoot down a plane with this.
You think so?
100%.
At how many feet?
100. Probably 20,000.
Nah.
This is dangerous.
Nah.
This is dangerous to about 5 miles.
You think you could catch a plane with that at 20,000 feet?
20,000 feet? Yeah.
I don't think so.
This is, yeah.
I respectfully disagree, but you know what? I'm gonna use my lifeline.
How high do you think a plane is?
Oh no, it depends. That's why I asked you how many feet.
You know, like what kind of plane are you talking about?
Cruising altitude is like
You're
30.
talking about like a commercial airliner?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, commercial airliner, a 50 cal won't shoot down a commercial airliner because commercial airliners fly at about 40,000 feet.
No,
35.
30,000, 35. But let's
you're
go with
going
40.
up. Let's go 40,000 feet.
Yeah.
You can't shoot that with a 50 cal. You can't reach 50,000.
Yeah, you can. That's why I asked you earlier. That was my first question. At how many feet?
You can't. Now, a small plane that's at 10, 15, 20,000 feet, yeah, it'll shoot the fuck out of it. It'll blow it up the sky.
At how many feet?
What, a 50 cal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the ceiling on a 50 cal is 25,000 feet. Let's look this up. I'm interested
I'm
in this
looking it
myself.
up right now. It says no, an M16 can't realistically shoot down a Boeing 747 at 20,000 feet.
Oh, fuck no. Not a Boeing 747 for sure. It's a big ass plane.
That's a plane I'm gonna buy in the near future, bro.
What?
Yep.
What did you just say?
I said I'm gonna buy me a 747 in the near future.
Well, I hope you do, bro.
I hope so too, man. Fuck.
They're only like $6 million, but I hope you get it. I really do.
Me too. Shit. A yacht too. Why not?
I'm gonna look up the ceiling of 50 BMG. Okay. 4.16 miles. Okay. Its ceiling is 4.16 miles. Let's see. The ceiling of a 50 BMG. So if you shot it straight up like you're trying to shoot an airplane, what's the maximum height that you can make a hit? It's 21,964.8 feet.
On what gun?
On a 50 BMG.
That's one thing, but another one is actually aiming and, winning and all that.
Yeah, that'll be hard. But that's just the capability. Like, could you even do it? Could it even reach that high?
It'd be a lottery ticket, but you could.
Yeah, you max out 21,000 feet. Now let's look at the ceiling of 5.6. Google AI does not want to give me an answer to this question.
Yeah, you gotta use ChatGPT.
$2 miles.
For what?
So 5.6.
It's like
You got
5,000 feet.
It's 2.1. 2.1. Your vertical ceiling is 11,100. 11,100. So you could shoot a plane down that's 11,100. Not as high as I thought, but still pretty fucking high. That's a long way.
I do like your guns. I like guns myself. I don't take this in the wrong way, but they're outdated now because we got energy weapons now.
Well, fuck, dude. As in small arms, dude. Fucking. As in small arms, this is about as advanced as it gets.
It is. You get the high tech stuff, but I'm just saying the modern day stuff now. It's like all about energy weapons.
In modern day, you're never gonna even fucking shoot a shot. That's modern warfare. Like conventional warfare, this shit is the top tier conventional warfare.
Top tier.
Conventional warfare, I got the cutting edge shit with POSGT.
You're like ready to go to Civil War. You are
level
ready.
4. These are ESAPs, front and back, Kevlar backers.
That's level 3?
These are level 3. This is level 4 plus. And then I got Kevlar backers.
What's it made out of?
There's a primary and secondary plate. So my primary plate is a ceramic bond. It's composite, so it's like layered. But the main plate inside of the main plate is ceramic. So it's like
I know
pressed
ceramic. Yeah, it's heavy.
It's actually, compared to other armor, like this armor's crazy. This armor is better than what the Army's using, right? I have ESAPs in here, right? Which is like the best Army plate ever made. Called it Ceradyne ESAPy. So this has a Ceradyne ESAPy. It's just my backer is like way better than what the Army's using. So it's like this armor is actually like pretty light for body armor. Usually body armor is heavy as fuck. Now I do have these plates, and these are steel, right? These are AR-500. They're coated. This is ballistic plates. It's not just like a piece of metal I found in my yard or something. This is like bulletproof stuff. And this is level 3. So this is multi-strike rated to 308. This is single strike rated to 338 Lapua, somewhere in there. So it won't stop a 50 cal, but it'll stop pretty much everything other than a 50 cal.
Yeah, nothing stops a 50 cal.
No, they actually came out with some armor last year that will stop it, but it's so thick and cumbersome, it's not realistic to ever use.
I mean, it goes through tanks, so you figured how, you know.
You can stop it. You can stop it.
Yeah.
You can. It's just it'll fuck you up, but it's better than getting shot with 50 cal.
Damn, I can't imagine what kind of bruise they'll leave you.
It'll probably put you in a fucking coma. It'll probably fuck you up.
It will, right? It's too much force. It's just too much.
But it's a lot of force. I used to do, like, I'll do a force calculator real quick. I'll tell you what this shit makes.
A lot. That's all I know. A lot. I've never seen nothing like it, sniper-wise.
Okay. It makes...
I'd love to shoot one.
15,000 foot-pounds.
Wow.
Well, let's look at inch pounds. That's where you really get impressive numbers. Okay, a 50 BMG makes 180,000 inch pounds.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot.
So, to put it into perspective, a 50 cal, if you have 1 inch, like a 1 inch square, okay, it's the same as taking a rod that's 1 inch and sitting 180,000 pounds on it. Okay, it'll pretty much go through anything. And a 50 BMG is a half an inch, right? So let's take that number and multiply it by 4, right? So what's 180,000 times 4? 180,000.
720?
720,000 pounds.
Yeah.
In a half inch circle, you have 720,000 pounds, almost 1,000,000 pounds.
Let's see.
Crazy.
It's gonna annihilate you.
Well, like, still, like, modern rifles are, like, making really good numbers. You know, like, it's a lot better than you think. Like, that sounds like a crazy number, but I mean, it is a crazy number, but like, an AR is making like 1,200 foot-pounds. So if you take that and put that in inch pounds, it's still very impressive. Well, let's see. It's squared. I can't remember how to do that math. Okay, we'll just do like this. Okay, an AR-15 is making 15,000 inch pounds. So that's pretty fucking crazy. 15,000 inch pounds is nuts to me.
You have that too, or no? Or you're working on it?
Yeah, I fucking have that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 rifles right here that will do that. This thing right here, 14,000 inch pounds. Or if you're old, 14,000 inch pounds.
I like that too.
Yes. I built this, this is another build out. I did a lot of work on this gun, a lot of custom machining and stuff. All this, usually these barrels are about 4 inches longer. I cut all this down, rethreaded it, recrowned it, did this cross pin with all the measurements on it, and it's actually perfect. A lot of stuff, man. Refinished the stock. I love the stock. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice actually.
It shoots good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Cool gun. I like guns.
What do you know about COINTELPRO?
Yeah.
Which one's that one? Is that the Uzi or Mini Uzi?
This is a Mac 11.
Oh, that's
So
a Mac 11?
This is the American version of the Uzi.
Yeah, so Uzi's from where?
Israel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The IWI. So Israel came out with the Uzi, and so a guy named Bill Ingram, he saw this and was like, I want to build a gun that's just like that because you couldn't import them into the United States. And he was thinking, we're going to build these for our special operations troops. And so he did, and he also partnered with the guy that made suppressors. And so all these guns came with suppressors back in the day.
So you can't even
So
take it out.
This is a Sparrow 9.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
I bet
This
you'd
isn't
still
a-
loud with it, though.
It's actually pretty quiet.
Really?
Depending on my ammo. I run supersonic in it because, you really need it to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
But, you can tune anything to run, but you just, stuck in that where that's all that you can run. This is off the box, or out of the box, off the shelf ammunition that you buy at fucking Academy or Walmart or whatever. So this is, normal shit.
Do you need a license to get ammo or just the gun?
No, I don't need a license to get a gun.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Oh, maybe not in South Carolina.
In South Carolina, I don't need a license to buy a gun, to own a gun, to buy ammunition for a gun, or carry a gun. You can carry a gun with no license at all.
Yeah, it's different from Chicago. Chicago, you can't even buy them.
Oh, I went to Illinois one time, and I went to go buy some ammunition, and they're like, yeah, man, no problem. Let me see your Floyd card.
Right.
I was like, fucking Floyd card? They're like, yeah, firearm owner identification card. I'm like, I got a concealed weapons permit. Right?